Bowman Chrome Sapphire. Full case. PYT 65. The player break is next. The player break is next. I think so too, Dystopian. I'm excited about Clifford. I'm excited about Jet, Beatty, all of them. Yeah, obviously, to be concerned about the Mets pitching, that's fair, especially since we lost out on the Yamamoto sweepstakes. It's a great question, PD. IYC told me I need to come up with a theme song. He says Blez After Dark needs a theme song. I kind of agree with him. We need a Blez After Dark theme song. That would actually be pretty cool if we had like Jags and Brown Dog and Hawk jerseys. That'd be pretty cool. I would want Minnie's jersey because you get it to say Minnie on the back. Of course, I like Boy Meets World. What kind of question is that? Kelly Kapowski is hotter than Topanga, though. Sorry, I can't help it. I'm more of a Saved by the Bell than Boy Meets World, but. Haha, PD, it's true. I have no idea what theme song that is. Send it to me, Ephra. I'll listen to it. And then maybe I'll jack it. Oh, that's that theme song? Or we could do a spoof and make me look like a weirdo. I mean, it fit right in given the Wander Franco stuff these days. I was gonna say we could do like the Law and Order intro. In the criminal justice system, there are people represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police, who investigate the crime, and the district attorneys, who prosecute the offenders.
Good evening.
Hello.
What number is Breaker's Delight?
These are their stories. What number is Breaker's Delight?
Yeah.
It looks like... No, never mind. It looks like this, 5392.
5390.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dum 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 dum. Are you on Instagram right now?
What?
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know you were on.
I wasn't scheduled.
Nice. Yeah, I know it's busy. What are you ripping?
Breaker's Delight.
Okay. Hold on. I feel like you could guess it pretty well. You guys could probably guess the conversation pretty well. Damn, Andrew. Good, you told her, super fan? You told her I messed up and told her the wrong movie? Yeah, the brown dog jersey number is definitely going to be 16. The forbidden fruit. A lot of purples in here. But I want to see a red or a super or a papa. Come on, show me something spicy. Show me what you're working with. It's true, Henny. You know it. You know it. You know it. I'm excited for the finals this week, Henny. We both barely won, even though both of our teams, like, should have won by a lot. Isn't that? It's kind of weird. I have no idea what those are, Andrew. I'm like waiting for like a D's nuts joke or something. No, I know. The fact that I even had to sweat it out there for a minute the other night was crazy. I wasn't expecting to have to sweat it out. You and your Lions. Oh, yeah, that's right. They are a local team. For you, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right, Efro. That's what happens when they play a team that has the mighty Brees Hall late in the year. See, you know, Efro, the thing is about the way that you and I drafted your team is it was built for the long run. Our team was built for the end of the season. That's why Brees Hall, all of a sudden, it's like, voila, there's Brees Hall, end of the season. Yes, he absolutely is, Efro. 100%. He's a good play this week against Cleveland. 100%. Just remember, Zach Wilson doesn't know how to throw 7-yard passes like Purdy does. But Simeon does, because Simeon's, almost as good as Purdy. All right, let's go. Good luck. 65 begins now. Oscar to 99 for the White Sox and SLU. Bergola, the Bergola goat for the Phillies to Ish. Going to 75 there on the number. Yoshida. Harris. Torn, there's Guanipa. And a purple Jacob Berry for the Fish. Going to Jay Harps. And then Maeda in the back on the base. Shohei, yellow, nice. Mr. Fritsch gets a Shohei. We haven't hit much Shohei tonight. Shohei to Fafty. 18 out of Fafty. Just missed the jersey number. Joey Wema to 99. Corbin on the base. Riley Green, Josh Young on the base. Bonilla, Schmidt, and then Jackson Holiday on the variation. I love the duffel bag picture for the Orioles going to nostalgia. Sanga, team color match to 75 for the Mets. Yeah, Hall's going to have a big week. What Henny just said is true. Excuse me. Remember, the Jets also have a shutdown D, so they're going to have the ball plenty. And he is their running back, so the time of possession should be okay with the Jets, the way they're going to play. Shohei, there's one. Benjamin to 50 for the guards. Yoendry, Oscar. Anderson de los Santos to 99 for nostalgia. Rainer base. Tovar. Jordan Walker. Spencer Jones on the variation. And then Brian Acuna for the Twins to 75. Oh no. Oh no, I did it right. Never mind. I wouldn't run Cleveland D. I mean, I think there's other defenses you can probably stream this week. You can just pick up off the free agent wire. That are just as good. You know what's so tilting, Henny? I probably already told you this. I'm defending champs in a different league on CBS, okay? And I bubbled the playoffs, okay? I bubbled the playoffs, and I lost twice with 145 points. And I bubbled the playoffs, and my team is so nuclear. Like, if I read you my team, I would have beat anybody these last 2 weeks. Like, nobody would have had a chance points-wise. Pickens, Breece Hall, St. Brown, Garrett Wilson. Like, my team was just nuclear. Nuclear. Yeah, I feel like that happens. Like you said, it's fantasy. Felnin, Adley, Walcott, oh my. Bo Bichette to 99. Volpe. Julian. No go. There's a good card. Corbin variation for Bone. Corbin variation to 99. An Aqua. Same exact thing as me, Henny. 2 of my 3 powerhouses made it, and the other one did not. Same exact. I think that's what you're saying, right? You had 3 really good teams, and 2 of them made it to the finals. A raise for the Fish to 75. They're not like there's Gunner on the base. It's not that they're the worst team to start. The Vampire, Vladimir. Rockies. Gramps on the board to 99. It's not that like they're the worst team to start on defense. Like, I understand that you think the Jets offense is anemic, but the only thing the Jets offense is missing is a quarterback and an offensive coordinator. But if they just dump it, if they just continually dump it to Breece, they're gonna have success. I mean, Wilson couldn't do that. And Simeon did that. Simeon stinks. I'm not saying that Simeon is any good. I'm just saying that all he has to do is dump it to Breece. Just like all Purdy has to do is dump it to McCaffrey. Yeah, but the Jets' offensive line's not that bad, Sizzle. There's Castro for the Twins to Sweet Louie in 99. Not that bad. Tristan base. Purple of Gabe Gonzo to 25. Jets' offensive line is not that anemic. It's not that bad. Rainer base. I see a Sapphire selection of Spencer Jones. Frank, getting that Yankees hit. You got the Jones variation just a moment ago. Now you're going to get his Sapphire selection. Well, Cleveland's defense is good. It's not that the Rams' offense is not good. Rams' offense is not good. I think the Jets' offense is, minus the quarterback, I would take the Jets' offense over the Rams' offense by a lot. No, Stafford is way better. Stafford is a legitimate quarterback. I mean, you could sneeze on Stafford and he might get hurt for the rest of the year. But yeah, he's a great quarterback, assuming he stays healthy. Garrett Mitchell to 99. Brew Crew. Jay Harps with a hit. The player break is next, guys. There's Riley Green. Corbin on the base. Somebody that we used to know on the orange. Oops, sorry, Joshua. Don't jump. Bonilla base. Schmidt base. Bailey. And then Bonilla. That's a nice card for Matty and the Blue Jays. It's the only reason the Blue Jays, I feel like people sleep on Bonilla. 6 out of 50. The Blue Jays are always one of the teams that I'd be taking in Bowman Chrome Sapphire because of Bonilla and the reasonable price point. Neto. Churio variation to 50. Jay Harps and the Brewers. Getting spicy over here. That's a great card. Excellent card for the Brew Crew. Churio's a stud, man. Nah, I don't know, Bud, man. I don't think the Rams' offense is very good. They have a good defense, and they have a good coach. Joey Ortiz to 75. Orioles and nostalgia. Welby. Yo, entry, nice. Sizzle, there you go. 76 to 99 on the Aqua of Yoendry Vargas. There's Brailer. Hello, Antoinette. I mean, the Rams are definitely overachieving what I expected them to do this year. I'll admit that. Bryce Miller to 99 for the Mariners. And Mayer for the Red Sox to 75. Cooper Kupp doesn't look the same. Puka's banged up, but he's amazing if he's healthy. Rams defense looks really good, though. I think the Jets are a more talented team offensively than the Rams. I would take Wilson over. I would take Garrett Wilson over Puka. I would take Breece Hall over all the Rams running backs combined, obviously. I mean, I told everybody to take the Ravens this week. Purdy had 2.4 fantasy points. You're MVP. You're MVP. Couldn't throw it 6 yards to McCaffrey enough times. Daverson for the Mets to 50. Maeda. All right, we got a purple here. Come on now. Be good. It's not. Vientos. Vientos for Ash. 7 out of 25 on the Vientos. Back-to-back Mets hits. Manny, not bad. To 50 on the yellow for Crute. 18 out of 50. And an aqua here of Jacob Melton for Mr. Matty Bye. And there's an Ethan base to close it out for the Crute. sleeve up, top load these hits. We'll do a recap. Dystopian. Brees Hall is literally like a top 3 running back. He might be the second. He's probably the second best running back in the league. After McCaffrey. He's probably the second best. Who's better than... I mean, McCaffrey's obviously head and shoulders above everybody else. I would take Brees Hall over anybody else. Brees Hall is literally going to be like the 5th overall draft pick in every fantasy league next year. He's going to be a top 5 draft pick in every single fantasy league. That's not really true, though. He played at the... I mean, I don't know. We can agree to disagree, Dystopian. I'm telling you, Brees Hall, I'll bet it. Any amount of money that anybody wants to bet, just let me know. Brees Hall is a top 5 draft pick on average in any fantasy league next year. You let me know how much you want to bet. He'll be a top 5 draft pick in every fantasy league next year. Every fantasy league. Jones, Holiday, and Jones. A couple variations in a Sapphire selection. Walk into a bar. Yoandri. Corbin on the variation. Oscar Colas. Anderson de los Santos. I mean, it's coming from him being good. Exactly. Henny knows. Henny understands. Honestly, Henny, I had a blast watching people draft Dalvin Cook in fantasy this year. I thought it was hysterical. Every time somebody drafted Cook before the season began, I'd be like, oh, well, their season's over. They can't win. Churio to 50 on the variation. Bonilla to 50 and Shohei to 50 on the yellow. Next is the player break, Chris. And then after that, we're going to do like definitive in black. Vientos, Gabe Gonzo, and Jake Berry. All purple to 25. That was a case of Bowman Chrome Sapphire PYT number 65. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you guys. The 2-case player break is next.